to have you with us on In Real Time. I'm Costa Maragos. Well, now I want to introduce you to what may be the most popular musician from Saskatchewan you haven't heard of.
You should get some rest. I will love you then. You never know, yeah, 'cause I played it cool when I was scared of letting go, yeah. I knew I needed. We flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Trying to fit in, keep it together. Smile on your face, even though your heart is drowning. But hey now, you know, girl.
And I'm joined by Brian Mendoza from his home in Regina. Hi, Brian. How are you?
Hello, Costa. I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And thanks for doing that little setup for us. You know, you just released a single. We're going to get to your amazing musical journey in just a moment. You just released one called Ti Amo. How's that been received by your fans?
It's doing pretty well. I think it's one of my best songs that I've worked on. It's all about love, and a lot of people tells me, like, I think this is one of your best songs that you've ever dropped, and I'm very happy about that people enjoy the song. So yeah,
well, you mentioned
it's doing pretty well.
Well, that's good to hear. And you mentioned in that little introduction the millions of people who follow you. Well, you've had more than 700,000+ subscribers on YouTube. You've had more than 65 million hits on your. How does that make you feel when you see those numbers?
It's so amazing. I feel blessed every day that I'm able to make people smile, like, everywhere in the world, especially when people are going through something and like they tell me, hey, I'm going through stuff right now, but your videos make me smile. Because what I'm doing in the videos, I'm making other people smile. So I guess that kind of has that direction to like them, you know, smiling as well to that video.
What are they going through? Like, what do you mean people going through what that you help them with?
I guess like towards like this, you know, coronavirus, they can't really go out. And so them being at home and having that online, like just being on the phone virtually, it's easier for them to just watch a video and just watch my videos and just be able to smile. And sometimes they go through something personally and they tell me throughout like DMs on Instagram or anything like that. And they just tell me, and then I feel blessed that I'm able to do that for them, basically.
How you got to this stage of these millions of hits online? What got you into music in the first place?
Definitely it's just listening to the radio when I was younger, and always being in the car with my parents driving us anywhere. It was just a way for me to kind of just, I loved it, like hearing sounds all the time, and like I'm always tapping, and just I always love music. If sometimes it gets annoying for people that's around me, but it's just something I really enjoy. I really love it. I like writing music. I like spreading music, and I guess how I really like got into music was more of like the people around me, because I was in church a lot when I was younger, and I would listen to the music, and people like, I guess like the people I hear that plays music, it makes me just want to dance, or like I want to do that one day. And then I guess from that on, I just got onto music.
And you grew up in Regina. You actually were born in the Philippines, correct?
Yes.
And you ended up, tell me that story and how you ended up here.
Okay, so yeah, my parents worked really hard for me and my sister to get here to Canada. So I was in the Philippines for, I guess, about like 8 years to 9 years, and then they worked hard for us to get here. And then from there on, I had to adapt and like go to school here and learn English. And then yeah, after that, we just been living here for I think almost 11 years. Yeah.
And you got into the music, but at some point you saw you had this idea to post something online. What got you to do that?
Okay, so when I was in high school, there was this talent show.
Which school was that?
It was in Miller.
Okay.
High school Miller. Yeah, in here. So There was a talent show, and one of my friends told me about it, and I'm a really shy guy, so it wasn't something I would do. I would really just sit in class and do what I have to do in class. But I sang for my friend, and he knows I can sing and I could do all this musical stuff. But he told me like, hey, I feel like you should join this talent show. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that, if that's something I could do. But from there on, I was like, he kind of just, told me like, hey, you really have to do this. I feel like people need to hear your voice. And so I was like, okay, why not? I'll give it like a little try. And then we worked on a song, practiced these little mashup. So mashup is like a bunch of songs combined into one song, basically. So that's what I worked on, and I wanted to perform it for people, in that talent show. And so after that, I did it, and people started cheering for me, and like, I've never experienced that feeling, but it felt so amazing that people enjoy what I do, even, on a live, on a stage, people enjoy that. So I wanted to take that onto YouTube. And from there on, I guess people started loving it as well, because the first time I uploaded my first video, it already got attention on YouTube, which was super crazy. And I never expected anything, but I guess when you combine something that you love, people just starts to love it as well.
Well, I noticed a lot of screaming young girls on your YouTube page when you're playing to them. Tell me what that is all about, because there's a lot of that on your page.
Yeah, it's hard to like really say, because it's their reaction, it's their actual feeling. When I sing, I guess it's just that feeling that brings with music. And as well, me playing the guitar and singing for them, there's that intimate reaction or like intimate feeling, I guess, that happens through that. So I go to these online sites that you can talk to random people, and then you can just sing for them or interact with them or talk to them in any way. And then I'm recording, so I'm going live, and I'm getting people's reaction throughout this online sites that you could do. So there's like live stream sites that you can join other people and sing for them, and that's usually what I do. And there's a site where you could just join and like talk to random people around the world, and and I capture that moment, like those amazing moments. I would capture it and I put it on YouTube, and it just works out for me.
Well, there's some these mashups, as you call these edited versions of your live show. There have been some that I noticed. People can go on your YouTube page and see for themselves. 3 million views, 1.5 million views, 800,000 views. Like, how does that make you feel when you get such a huge audience?
It is mind blowing to me that people like I really don't know how they're coming to my channel, but I guess people just get recommended when somebody likes something. They share it throughout their friends, and I guess that's how YouTube works a lot too. And then, but it makes me feel happy, because it's something I love, and people actually enjoy what I love, and that makes me feel happy, and it makes me keep going throughout my music journey, basically.
Well, aside from this new single that you've put out, what are your plans for down the road?
My plans, for sure. I mean, when this pandemic ends, I want to continue with my music, write a lot more. I'm 20, so I'm still young, and I have more experience to keep going throughout the road. And I want to play music around the world one day, and just spread my vibe, I guess.
I look forward to seeing you on stage someday when all this ends for us all.
Okay.
In the meantime, can you play just a little bit of that single to close out the interview here?
Yeah, for sure. And I actually want to mention as well, so where I do my music, I work with PCB. He's my producer, and he manages my music. So we've done a lot of things together. Like, he flew me out to Toronto to do my first music video, which was so amazing. It helped me a lot, for sure, to be more confident with, on camera. And And so that happened, and I was very excited. It did pretty well on YouTube. And so, yeah, now we have this new song that we worked on. It's called Te Amo. I worked on it in Blue Recording Studio. So Blue Door Recording. So yeah, we worked on that song called Te Amo. I wrote it. He did everything, you know, as a producer does. He did his thing, and it was amazing. And yeah, we worked on a song. It's called Te Amo. It's out now. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you guys have music, you can really find it. It's on YouTube as well. So yeah, I can perform it a little bit for you, Costa.
You go ahead, man. We'll close out with that. Play us a little bit of Te Amo, and thank you very much, and wish you all the best in the future, Brian.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here's Brian Mendoza.
I can't get enough of you. This feeling of a dream come true. An emptiness, desire missing. Baby, that is all I know. I just wanna see you smile. I'm willing to wait for a while, hoping that I'll make you happy. Why do I need you so bad? Te amo, baby. I know I don't need to go crazy. Let me get a little of your body. I need you more and more. Te amo, baby. I know I don't need to go crazy. Let me get a little of your body. I need you more and more.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Brian. Happy holiday season to you, and all the best.
Happy holidays to you too, Costa. Thank you for letting me in this interview. It was amazing. It's an amazing experience. I'm a little nervous, but you know.
Don't worry. We've seen a lot of you on YouTube. You don't get nervous that often. Take care, bud. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
It was great to connect with Brian Mendoza and wish him all the success in the world. And again, millions of people watch him on YouTube all the time. So congratulations.